Hey everybody, it's the Doll Boy, and today I'm back with another Disney doll makeover. I've always really loved giving my Disney dolls a new look, and recently I've had the time to get back into reroots. In the last couple of weeks, I've rerooted Elsa, Anna, and Rapunzel already, and today I'm taking a look at Charlotte from Princess and the Frog. If you like these Disney reroute videos, give this video a thumbs up already and subscribe for upcoming reroutes, because I did notice some of you are not subscribed to my channel yet, and it does really help me out if you click that red button down below. The doll I will be using in this video is the original Disney Store Charlotte doll that I got secondhand. Last year, Disney Store actually came out with a new version of this doll that wears her hair slightly different and has more of a side glance compared to the cross-eyed first release. The specific Lottie doll I'm working with has really poofy hair that I wanted to replace with some new, nicer hair. I was actually really impressed with the color match I was able to achieve with a mix of saran hair from dollyhair.com in the colors sunlit blonde, ash blonde, platinum blonde, and champagne blonde. This creates a very nice blonde shade that has some subtle highlights. Honestly, with her original hair looking like this, I went in for that full haircut with no hesitation, and simply started cutting the hair as close to the head as possible. After that, I fill a bowl with boiling water and dip in the doll's head. This softens up the plastic of the head to make it a lot easier to remove the head from the doll's body. Then I take my tweezers and start scraping the inside of the head, which pulls the hair plugs to the inside to make the head look perfectly bald. If you want to see a little sneak peek of an upcoming video, I just moved her out of the screen. Once you get the outside of the head looking all bald and clean, you want to clean out the inside of the head as well. For this, I take out my tweezers again and simply pull out everything I loosened up while scraping the scalp. With this step, I do like to take my time to get everything out, because that makes the reroute step a lot cleaner. Another thing I like to do to make the reroute process a lot cleaner is laying out a bunch of hair strands before starting. This also helps me to minimize the waste of hair in the process. Charlotte's head is made of quite a hard plastic, and since I prefer to work on flexible doll heads while rerooting, I dip the head in warm water as I'm rerooting the head. You can see that the difference in flexibility is huge compared to before I heated the head. To reroute the hair, I take one of the strands around my finger, and then I take the reroute tool I made out of a cork and a cut-off needle, and I insert the needle into one of the holes in the head. I basically repeat these steps all over the head, and I like to start with the hairline. If you're curious to see how I made this rerouting tool, you can click on the iCard to watch my take on the live action Ariel doll, because in that video I show you how this tool was made. When I rooted all around the hairline, I wanted to add a side part to the hair, because this doll originally does not have a part rooted. If you'll be working on that newer Charlotte doll, she does originally have that side part, so you can skip this step. For me, I once again dip the head in the warm water to soften up the plastic. Here you can also see very well that I try to only dip the parts I'll be rooting, to prevent the face paint from getting damaged. Once again, this really got the head nice and flexible. And that is the perfect base for me to create that part line. Because here, I'll create my own holes in the head, going in a straight line from front to back. In this line, I root the hair a bit closer to each other and use thicker strands for each hole, so I can split the section into two to reveal the finished parting. After that, I still have to root the inside, which I do in the same way I did the rest. Simply taking a strand, pick it up with the Reroot tool, and push it in the head. When I was almost done filling all the original hair plugs, I felt like there was still some bald spots I wanted to add hair to as well. So I ended up going in between some of the rows and created some extra rows of hair of my own. That really filled up the back to give it a nice and full result. When that's finished, I tie the hair out of the way so I can add the Fabri-Tac glue. Then I take a Q-tip and spread the glue inside of the head evenly. After letting the glue dry, I'm gonna take the body and simply attach the head back to the body to show you the completed doll. I did use Lottie's original Disney Store body because I didn't have any spare made to move bodies to use. And now once again, I take my bowl of boiling water, and this time I'm dipping in all of the hair to set the part in place and smooth out the rest of the hair as well. I brush out all of the hair really well for that neat result. Right after doing that, I also wanted to give her a haircut inspired by Charlotte's look in the movie. Most of the time, her hair is styled in this wavy, shoulder-length cut. For my doll, I am keeping the hair a bit longer because the curls will shorten the style even more, and I also want to have some length to play with. I also am gonna keep the hair mostly at one length without giving her any type of bangs or fringe, because I want to be able to give her some modern looks as well. For the actual haircut, I section off the top layer and then bring all of the hair to the back and simply cut the hair in a straight line. I check the hair in the front, and this actually was the exact length I had in mind. So I let the rest of the hair down as well and match everything to that base haircut I just did. After that, I wrapped the hair around straws and dressed her in the original dress that I don't think looks fancy enough for Lottie. So I took the dress I made for Ariel in a previous video that I honestly think looks amazing on Charlotte as well. I could only find one of the sleeves I made, so I did go for a sleeveless look for Lottie. And that concludes my Charlotte LaBouff makeover. I I really hope you enjoyed this video and feel as satisfied as I am seeing the before and after results. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more makeover videos like this one. Then also leave a comment down below telling me which side character you would be interested in seeing a makeover for. And then to see more of my doll pictures, follow me on Instagram too, @thedollboy. See you next time!